Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am coming at you with my Cozyathon 2017 wrap-up video. So Cozyathon is a readathon that was created by Sylvia K here on YouTube. It ran from October 1st through October 15th, and it was all about being a readathon where the challenges are relaxing and fun to do and helps us really connect back to reading for fun. I absolutely loved being a part of this readathon, and I'm so excited to be sharing this wrap up with you. So let's get started. So first things first, my TBR for this readathon was all cozy mysteries. My first one was Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. Second was Trick or Treat Murder by Meier. Then Keepsake Crimes by Laura Childs. And last, I had Dark Tort by Diane, Mott, Davidson. So I'm just going to go through all of the different challenges that were in this readathon and let you know if I completed it, and if I did, I'll tell you a little bit about how I felt. So the first one, it says, is to read a book in a coffee shop. So I did not read in a coffee shop, which is crazy because I am a college student and you would think that there would be plenty of coffee shops around for me to read in, which there are. I just didn't seem to ever read for this readathon in a coffee shop. The second one is read in a bathtub. Honestly, I just really don't take baths, so this wasn't one that I could really complete. I think if you are a person who you do read in baths, that sounds super relaxing. For me, I really don't do that. 3, it says read an entire book by candlelight. So I didn't read an entire book by candlelight, but I read an entire book by flashlight. I read the entirety of Meier's Trick or Treat Murder by flashlight because my hometown lost power for 24 hours during a storm because that storm blew down 2 of the main power lines that feed our city. So this was read entirely by flashlight, so I'm going to count that for that challenge. 4 is read while wearing a pair of fuzzy socks and a cozy jumper. So I always wear cozy clothes when I read, so I definitely completed this challenge multiple times over. They're my favorite clothes to be in when I'm going to settle down with a good book. I loved that challenge. 5 was read while listening to relaxing music. I did this several times as well. I put on my Pandora classical music station that I usually use for studying, and it was just really beautiful and nice, and I put it on as I was reading while I was falling asleep, and it was just beautiful. I love that challenge as well. Number 6 says read while sipping a comforting hot beverage of your choice. I did this one plenty of times. My favorite beverage of choice while reading is tea. In particular, I was really into vanilla chai tea during this readathon. Number 7 is read a chapter first thing in the morning. I always get ready for school super early, and so I have lots of extra time in the mornings. And so I decided to take my time in the morning and read some of my books. I did a lot of reading for Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder in the morning before school started. Number 8 was read a book purely for escapism. So the one book that I'm currently still finishing up from this TBR is Keepsake Crimes by Laura Childs, and this is set in New Orleans during Mardi Gras, and this is such a beautiful escape. I am from a completely different kind of environment than New Orleans, and especially New Orleans during Mardi Gras, but the way that Laura Childs wrote about the parades and the parties and the Garden District, I really feel like I'm there, and I absolutely am loving this book. I cannot wait to finish it. Number 9 was read a book with the word chocolate in the title. For me, that was Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder. This also was what I completed for challenge number 11, which is reread an all-time favorite. This is one of the books in my all-time favorite cozy mystery series, and it was just a pleasure to go back and revisit these characters. I just loved it. Number 10 was read a book with an autumnal cover. I chose Trick or Treat Murder for that. I did finish this. I really loved it. Very beautiful cover. Number 11, like I said, was reread an all-time favorite. I read Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder for that. Number 12 was listen to an audiobook while baking. I also do not really listen to audiobooks, so I didn't complete this challenge just because audiobooks really aren't my thing. And number 13 also has to do with audiobooks. It says, listen to an audiobook for at least a half hour while you're doing exercise. I just, like I said, don't listen to audiobooks, so I didn't complete that challenge either. Number 14 was treat yourself to a book you have been craving for a long time. I was so excited to get to Dark Tort, but unfortunately I put it for last in my TBR, thinking that the other books that were shorter I would go through a lot faster, but just because of school and practicums, I just couldn't get through those other ones, and therefore I did not get a chance to read Dark Tort, but this is up next on my TBR, so I will still be reading this in the month of October. And then the last challenge was give a comforting book to someone who's going through a rough time. I did not complete this challenge. I had a couple people that I was thinking of giving books to, but I really struggled to figure out which book I wanted to give them. So I haven't given them their books yet, but I will probably be doing that in the future when I figure out exactly which one I need and want to give to them. So those are all of the challenges. I think I did pretty darn well considering it is senior year of college and I've been awfully busy, but I am super proud. I read a total of 758 pages during this readathon, which is astounding because I don't normally do anywhere near that in a 2-week time frame. And I finished a total of 2.5 books out of my 4 books, and so I'm very, very proud of that as well. I really loved Cozyathon. I thought it was just the right kind of relaxation, and I'm super excited to participate again next time. Anyway, that is it for my Cozyathon wrap up. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. In the comments below, let me know what your TBRs were for Cozyathon if you participated. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you all next time. Bye!